Good news for a Mission Hills homeowner who knows CBS 8 is working for you. So he contacted us after getting a notice from the city saying he had abnormal water usage.
Our David Gofferson went to work and discovered the man's account was actually flagged for less than normal water usage.
The morning after the segment aired, I began receiving emails and phone calls from the water department.
I interviewed Ken Perilli on Wednesday about a notice from the city of San Diego saying his water bills were being withheld pending an investigation into, quote, abnormal water usage. Ken told me he couldn't get through on the telephone to the city's water department.
The customer service, lack of picking up the phone is the end of the problem, but the start of the problem is a lack of meter readers.
When he finally did get through, the customer service rep told Ken his water bills had been estimated for months because of a city staffing shortage of meter readers. And his water usage was abnormal because it was actually way down from the year before.
November of 2023 was the first time that I got a notice of an abnormal usage, and that's because that's the first time the city read my meter in 6 months.
Turns out Ken had an extra person living in his house in 2022, meaning his water usage went up, and the city was using those old usage amounts to estimate his bills for most of 2023.
The true-up calculation resulted in a under $500 bill that I needed to pay for the last 6 months.
Ken now says he's planning on writing a letter to the Public Utilities Department suggesting they stop withholding so many accounts. He also thinks the city needs to change the language in its notification letter to be more transparent about the city's staffing problems.
It's about communication and I think better transparency, and I think the citizens here would become a lot more comfortable and supportive of the water department working through their problems.
Now, the city tells me they continue to hire meter readers every month, and they claim since October, staff has completed all meter reading routes each month. But they do admit occasionally a meter cannot be read, and in those cases, those meters have to be estimated.
David, so we've seen what has happened in other cases where customers actually get their water bills withheld for months, and then they end up getting huge bills for thousands of dollars. We've done many reports on that. Do you know how many customers have had their bills withheld at this point?
Tens of thousands of customers, and the city says they are reducing that number every month. But currently, more than 24,000 water customers have been flagged while their bills are being investigated.